Greetings. This is N8QE and my name is Bob. Welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club call today, K8BF for the net. This repeater system accepts inputs from Echolink, so I'll also be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. This repeater receiver is located in bushels with a PL tone of 118.8, plus Echolink through the K8BF-L Echolink node. I'll be your net control operator this evening. As always, if you have any emergency or priority traffic, you may break into this net at any time. This is a directed net, and all calls go through me, net control. You don't have to be a member to PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent, Ohio. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road in Kent. We look forward to seeing you there. Also available is a Zoom link for those that can't attend the meeting at the American Legion Post. The PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org. You may find more information about PCARS on that website. PCARS also has a number of special interest groups that meet at the club site every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the latest award-winning newsletter on the club website for all information on these and other PCARS activities. During this net, I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-ins since they have a slight delay in audio. When you check in, please give me your call sign, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware the repeater system has a 4-minute timeout. All right, first we're going to go to Echolink. And I do have Echolink up tonight. So let's start with the first on the list. I've got Bob, WB8OVQ. Go ahead, Bob. What do you got for the net?
Town. Really not a whole lot. The only comment is I sure would like to see some blue skies and dry weather. The lawn is starting to grow, and it's too wet to mow. That's about all I got. Back to the net.
Hi, Bob. Thank you. I've got the same problem. I cut my grass once so far, and it was still a little bit wet, but I had a double cut to make sure I got rid of all the clumps. But yeah, today has been another wet one, that's for sure. All right, next on the list I've got on Echolink is Karen, WD8BIW. Go ahead, Karen.
Hi, this is Karen, WD8BIW in Uniontown. I don't have a lot either. Just tired of the rain, and of course now it's going to rain for the next week. And just to remind everybody that the Cuyahoga Falls Ham Fest is Saturday, and we're going to be there, so come say hi at our table. We're going to be selling stuff from Jim Corenz's estate and at N8PXW. His brother's going to be there with us. So just stop by and say hi, and back to the net.
All right, Karen. Hope to see you there. Also be there helping man the PCARS table that's going to be there. We've got a lot of nice radios that Mike is bringing to CFARC that we would like to sell at a very reasonable price. All right, next on the Echolink is Doug, WA8UWV. Go ahead, Doug, and tell us where you are.
K8BF. This is Whiskey Alpha 8, Uniform Whiskey Victor, and I'm currently just on the outskirts of North Lawrence, heading back home. Going back on Route 21. Anyway, that's about all I got. Everybody have a good evening. K8BF WAUWA.
All right, Doug, thanks for checking in, and be careful out there. I know the roads are really, really wet. All right. Next Echolink check-in I've got is Gary, WB2RPW. Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead with any comments you might have for us tonight.
K8BF in the group WB2RPW. Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Very good evening to everybody on the net. Not much going on here. We're getting through our assignments at Rutgers, and then we'll be able to graduate in May. But we're just about finished. We got another 2 or 3 weeks or so, and then we'll be through, and then be able to graduate in May. So we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, and then not much else going on here. Light rain here with a little bit of wind, which is creating a problem, but I think it's supposed to rain overnight, and I think it just started, and we have windy conditions here. But a very good evening to everybody on the net, and back to you, Bob. K8BF in the group WB2RPW.
All right, Gary. Well, good luck. I'm glad to hear that you're graduating, and that should be great in May. It's always nice when you finally finish that degree. I can remember finishing my different degrees. Always a lot of rest and time to take it easy once you're done. All right, that is it for the Echolink check-ins as I have them right now. So next I'm going to start asking for any RF check-ins that have announcements or news for the net. Any club officers or anyone else that has news for the net, please call K8BF now on RF.
Before Victor Zulu, Mike, Manuel.
KP4, Victor Zulu, President Mike. Go ahead with your announcements.
Bob, KP4, Victor Zulu. Well, we're announcing that I'm going to be there with you, as you already mentioned, at the CFARC. We have some radios, all radios, but they're beautiful. I was impressed by the two of the Kenwood 830, which they're really old, but they look like brand new, and they're giving maximum output on the tubes. We're going to have a Yaeso FT1, also a beautiful radio. And then we have, our Kenwood 590 and the IC 746. So if you are from PCARS, just let me know. Make sure. Well, I know most of the members. Now let me know. You will get a better discount. And Bob, right now I'm doing some FT8. FT8. It looks at the 40 meters is up. So back to you, net control. This is Kilo Papa for Victor Zulu.
All right, Mike. Yeah, those radios, since I know we tested them last Tuesday, are in great condition. They're really working well, and you, Ken, and I ran them through the paces, and we cleaned them up, and they're ready to go. So if someone's looking for a nice used radio at a bargain price, come see Mike or myself there at the PCARS table at the CFARC Hamfest coming up on Saturday. And FT8, I can tell you I've been working FT4 on 20 meters, and I am working all over the world. The band is wide open. Anyone that wants to make some contacts, it's available. Okay, now looking for any other check-ins with announcements for the net, please call K8BF now. hearing none, I'm going to make some announcements here. Obviously, on Tuesday of next week, we have the antenna SIG at 7 o'clock at the club site and also on Zoom. That's the 16th of April. Again, the CFAR CamFest is this Saturday. I believe it opens at 8 o'clock on the 13th. So if you're looking for a radio, come see PCARS or just come on out and rag chew with us. All right. Also, on April 20th, the Portable Operations SIG is going to do a POTA event at Punderson State Park. Lots more details to come on the website, so check out the website for directions and information. But that is always a fun one. I was up there the last time we were at Punderson, and we had a great time. And on the 27th of April, we've got the Ballon Build at the club site. Please contact Brandon, K8BF to arrange for a Ballon Build kit, winding some toroids, and he's building some boxes, and it's really going to be a nice Ballon unit for portable operations, or you can use it at home for regular operations if you want to just put up a wire antenna. And then also on the 27th and 28th of April, we've got the Florida QSO party coming up. And there'll be more information coming from Chuck, W8PT, on that, so watch for a QST. Come on out and operate some of those great radios and antennas that we've got installed at the club site. All right, that takes us to the third one, and I'm going to answer calls one at a time for check-ins on RF. So who would like to be first RF check-in on RF number 6?
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Bravo Alpha Ken in Ravenna.
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Bravo Alpha Ken there in Ravenna. Go ahead, Ken, with your comments.
Oh, well, just say good evening to everybody. I hope everybody's staying dry. Not much going on here, too wet to do anything, so I just hung out around the house and did nothing, pretty much. So I'll turn it back on over to you. Like I said, I hope everybody has a good night, and we'll catch you guys later on down the road there. K8OBA, back to you.
All right, Ken, thanks for checking in, and you have a nice evening, and stay dry. All right, looking for our next check-in. Please call K8BF now.
K8BF ACHJR, Andy, Washington Township, Stark County.
ACHJR, Andy there in Washington Township. Go ahead with your comments.
It's not raining, which is a good thing, and I think during the last couple of days, I think I heard my grass grow about 12 inches, and I just can't wait till it dries out so I can mow. It's getting a little disgusting when you can't go out and do something. Oh, well, I got nothing else for the net, so we'll turn it back to you guys. ACHJR.
All right, Andy. Thanks for checking in, and I'm looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF now.
KBF, here is KD8WCK, Rick in Shalersville.
Good evening to you, Rick, from Shalersville. Go ahead with your comments.
Bob, I spent the last 3 hours making table cards and cleaning things up and stacking things for the Hamfest, and all I can say is come to the Hamfest and bring a trailer. It's always a good time, and I hope that any of you will come out who can. Runs from 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock. There's always a lot of fun stuff there. So, thanks, Bob, for running the net, and we'll catch you again later. KD8WCK, back to net control.
All right, Rick, we'll see you at the Hamfest. It Should be a good one. All right, looking for the next check-in. Call K8BF.
WB8LCD, Tom in Sugar Bush Knolls.
WB8LCD, Tom, go ahead with your comments from Sugar Bush Knolls.
Well, good evening, Bob and the net. Good to hear everybody out there tonight. Glad to hear everybody's excited about the Hamfest this Saturday. And after missing a couple, I am going to be at the Falls Fest, so looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Don't have anything to sell. Actually, I got a bunch of stuff to sell, but I can't do it from my table, so I won't. But yeah, it's good. It's good to hear lots of people going out there, and man, just a lot of stuff starting to stack up to be doing in amateur radio. So if you're bored, just look around. There's contests, there's Hamfest, there's all kinds of good stuff going on. And glad everybody got to see the eclipse in our neighborhood. I know we talked about that a little bit Monday night at the meeting, but you know, it was kind of a neat thing. Not everybody's had the opportunity to witness something like that, so it was a good deal. Other than that, just getting better and staying busy. My lawn is also wet and it's very long, and I don't know what I'm going to do when it finally dries out enough to mow it, but we'll figure something out. Good to hear you all. 73 WB8LCD, back to net.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for checking in, and we'll check in with you at the CFAR Cam Fest on Saturday as well. Okay, next check-in, please.
This is KF8ADQ.
I had a double. I heard a Q, so come back the Q station first.
KF8ADQ, Joe in Brimfield Township.
Yeah, Joe, I've got you here, checked in from Brimfield. Go ahead with your comments.
Still enjoying HF and digital. I've been really diving into FT8 and making contacts. I'm up to 135 QSOs in 37 countries, so having fun with that. I'm kind of experimenting with Ham Radio Deluxe right now and kind of messed my setup up, but I don't know why I decided to delve down that path. But I watched a couple videos today and saw some neat features. I thought I'd try it, but now my radio is transmitting when it shouldn't be and not transmitting when it should, so I've messed something up, but I'll figure it out.
All right, Joe. Hey, it's always that way when you download a new program. There's always issues, but it's amazing how you can find answers to those issues on the internet if you can't figure them out yourself, because somebody's always had the same issue before. All right, thanks, Joe, for checking in tonight, and let's move on to another check-in. Please call K8BF. For check-ins, please call K8BF now.
K8ARB, Brandon in Manaway.
K8ARB, Brandon, go ahead from Manaway.
K8BF, this is KE8ARB. Well, I have been very pleased with the response that we've had from folks who would like to build a Balun, and I think right now everyone who has paid has a kit put together now for them, with the exception of a couple pieces. I have to run over to DX and get a couple things, and I have to get a couple connectors. But if you've signed up and you've paid me, we've got a kit set together, or put together for you. I have printed off 10 cases and lids already on the 3D printer. We emptied out the rest of a spool of filament and put on a freshie, and we're printing off some more. So I've been putting together all of the enameled wire that you're going to need to wind your toroids, and that's all sitting out on the desk, and I've been working on the instructions for that as well. So it should be a lot of fun, as you can all imagine. So looking forward to activating the park, Punderson State Park, on the 20th. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have a new antenna, or a new Ballon built, that I'll have out there. That's basically what we're going to be building on the 27th. If you'd like to sign up, please email me, and I'll get you on the list. I am able to take PayPal, but you got to send it to my wife, Heather. She might steal your money from me, but it'll be close to home. I can handle that. Anyway, with that, Bob, I'm going to hand it back to you and say 73s, K8BF. This is KE8ARB.
All right, Brandon. Yeah, the 27th is coming up, so if you want to get a Ballon for the Ballon build, please contact Brandon. I believe there's more information out on our PCARS website as well, and including his email. All right, next check-in, please. K8BF looking for another check-in.
W8KNO, Joe and Hiram.
Joe in Hiram, W8KNO. Go ahead with your comments, Joe.
The first comment is, boy, I went to set it up and didn't remember the repeater off tone, and I looked in the repeater directory, and it has the old one. I have to go and look at the website. So that's why I'm in it this time. And also, everyone's been talking about the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur the ham fest. I also will be there and to check cards. So if you want to get your cards checked, please come and see me. With that, back to you, Bob. K8BF, W8KNO.
All right, Joe. Yeah, your QSL checker, card checker for the ARRL there at the Hamfest. So anyone that wants to get their cards checked, go see Joe. And Joe, I'm going to stop by and say hi when we're there. All right, looking for another check-in. K8BF standing by.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, Ralph and Stowe, in and out.
N8BAY Ralph there in Stowe. Thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate it, and you have a nice evening and stay dry. All right, looking for next check-in. Please call K8BF now.
K8QEP, David in Ravenna.
K8QEP, David in Ravenna, my big DX contact on 20 meters tonight. How you doing, David?
K8QEP. I am doing well, Bob, and thanks for running the net. And yeah, it was fun to see you there. I've been spending a lot of time on FT4, and you can make some interesting DX contacts on bands with little traffic, and I kind of like it over FT8 in many ways. And yeah, I'm using Brandon's Ballon for that. Or no, that was 20 meters. Well, for 15 meters, I'm using Brandon's Ballon, and that's been working well. Other than that, if Joe is card checking at the Ham Fest, I may try to make it. People have said I'm a few cards short of a full deck. Maybe he can ascertain that. I've never been checked for that. And if anyone, I know our PCARS members have lots of talents. If any members have experience with suspended particles in water sticking to plastic surfaces, please send me an email. I have some questions about that and obviously some issues, but that's work related. K8QEP, back to net, 73 at all.
All right, David. Have a great evening there. Looking for another check-in? Please call K8BF now.
N8WCP, Mike in Rootstown.
N8WCP, Mike, go ahead with your comments.
All right, well, hey, good evening, Bob, and thank you for running the net, and certainly good evening to everybody. And Dave, I hope you find all the cards you need. Not much going on. I am just setting up FSQ. We're at K8BF recently sent out a note on the Groups I.O. about the FSQ gathering, although it says Wednesday night, so I'm probably a little late. But anyhow, interesting little program. Just downloaded it and was able to reach out to Rick on it. So looking forward to next Wednesday's net on FSQ. So that's about it. Other than that, looking forward to the weekend. I understand we're going to start to see a little more sunshine once we get past the high winds tomorrow. Everyone have a great evening and weekend, and we'll catch you down the log, N8WCP.
All right, Mike. Have fun with FSQ. It's always fun to work another new digital mode, that's for sure. Though I can't remember if I've ever worked FSQ or not, but I may have. All right, looking for more check-ins. K8BF is standing by. All right, I'm not hearing any others at the moment, but let me go again through the announcements. Again, the antenna SIG is going to be this Tuesday at 7 o'clock at the club site on the 16th of April. Also on Zoom, there'll be a QST that goes out with that link. The CFAR CamFest is Saturday on the 13th, and it sounds like lots and lots of PCARS members will be there, some selling, some just looking to buy or maybe have some eyeball QSOs with folks. The big CODA Henderson State Park activity is going to happen on the 20th of April. You can find more information about that, I believe, in the newsletter and also on the website. There will be a QST that comes out. The Ballon build is on the 27th of April at the club site, and Brandon is heading that up, and please contact him if you want a kit. He's collecting the money for the kits so that as he makes them, everybody that pays gets one. And finally, the Florida QSO party is on the 27th and 28th of April at the club site. I believe it starts around noon or maybe earlier. There'll be a QSD coming out from Chuck, W8PT, on that, and it's always a fun one because there's lots of stations to work. Okay, that's it for announcements. Now I'm going to go back and look for more check-ins. And any other check-ins for K8BF and the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Thursday night net? Please call me now.
K8POA, Greg in Bainbridge.
K8POA, Greg in Bainbridge. Go ahead, Greg. What do you got for us?
I don't have much going on. Doing a great job there, Bob, and thanks for doing the net. Always appreciate that. Turned out a better evening than we thought. Thought it was going to have some storms, but might not happen till tomorrow, I guess. But anyways, yeah, we'll be setting up some tables for PCARS Friday night when they let us set up. Rick will be there, I'll be there, Mike will be there, so, and setting up tables for other people there. So we're going to have a good time, get all our fleas gathered up so we can sell them Saturday morning. So hopefully we'll see everybody Saturday morning. Back to net.
All right, Greg, yeah, looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be a great time there at the CFAR CamFest, so see you there. I know we're going to be all together with the tables. All right, looking for more check-ins for the Portage County Amateur Radio Service net, please call K8BF.
Recheck, N8WCP.
Yeah, N8WCP recheck. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Bob, I just had a quick question. Was the FlexNet last night?
the FlexNet was last night on 6 meters. There were 4 of us, and I think Rick forgot to put out a QST, so people didn't remember, though it was in the newsletter. But W8KNO, myself, and KB8TUY, along with K8CAV, were there. And it was a quick one. That was probably the quickest FlexNet we've had, maybe 15 minutes. Okay, back to you, Mike.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm a little lazy. I kind of look for the QSTs to come out. And all right, my loss. Well, I'm glad you guys, hopefully you guys had a good time. 73, N8 WCP.
Hi, Mike. Have a good one. Always be another one next month. All right, looking for check-ins. K8BF standing by. This is last call for check-ins for the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Thursday Night Net, K8BF. Please call me now. All right, I'm hearing nothing else or no one else, so I'm going to close the net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking time to check into the net. Your participation is very, very much appreciated. PCARS especially would like to thank Ed, K8IV, the repeater owner, for allowing us to use his repeater system for the PCARS net. I'm now going to turn the repeater back to regular amateur use. 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. Stay dry. Looking forward to seeing most of you there at the CFAR CamFest. K8BF is clear, N8QE is clear, and going QRT. 73 all.
WCP, K8WCK.
Hey, go ahead, Rick. N8 WCP.
Thanks for checking in on that FSQ thing. I sent you a picture, but you might not have been there when I sent it. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No, I had to close that down and take care of something else, but I'll check in on that Wednesday night. I just realized I was looking at your email again, and every Wednesday is that FSQ net. So I put it in the calendar so I don't miss it.
There were, well, I think last night there were not too many, maybe 5 hams. One was from Missouri and one from Ontario, and Ted, AB8FJ, kind of organizes things. He's from, I think it's Loveland, Ohio, someplace down by Cincinnati. And so it's good, and we kind of poke around. If we got good signal to noise, we try to send a picture or something, and otherwise just chit-chat, and it's fun. So look forward to seeing you. Thank you for the interest. It's an odd mode. I'm not sure whether I'm sold on it or not, but I've been running this little server since June. I figured give it a little while more and then decide yes or no.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple mode to operate, and a little slow. At the same time, after I loaded that, I did we made contact with the gentleman down in Loveland. At least queried his QTH, and then I saw that he reports on PSK Reporter. So that was the only station that was listening at the time that was reporting. But it was still neat. I wanted to upgrade my VARA AC program tonight too, which I did right after I closed out the FSQ, because VARA just added some additional features, and I figured I'd take a minute to upgrade that before the net started here. And that's an interesting program, VARA AC. It's much faster and more intuitive, I think, and easy to learn. It's just another one, but they just upgraded it to handle EM comm traffic too. So it's got a lot of capabilities. N8 WCP.
VAR is supposed to be really good, and it's more robust. It's got error correction. It's something that FSQ doesn't have at all. I really am going to have to look into that. I don't usually run a Windows PC for much of anything at all, but I do have a couple of, I think I've got a Windows laptop here someplace, and I should investigate VAR because it's supposed to be really dynamite as far as the engineering behind the modulation. It's supposed to be really good. All right, sir. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, if not sooner. Well, I'll hear you next Thursday, too, because I'm net control. 73 NAWCP from K8WCK. Have a great evening, Mike.
Hey, Rick, you too. I'll forward you this email from the VAR group. Get an idea what they're doing over there, because they really did add a lot of new features to the most recent release. May not be for everybody, but it is another program, and you get the basic VARA modem slow-speed version for free. If you want the high-speed one, you end up having to pay a few dollars. Which makes sense, but at the high-speed rate, they're trying to get as close to PACTOR without getting into the people having to buy a PACTOR modem. All right, sir. 73. Have a great evening. NAWCP.